Speak the Speech, a company dedicated to providing free audio productions of Shakespeare's plays online, now presents King Henry IV, Part 1, directed by Edgar Rennet. With Chris Porter playing King Henry IV and Bardolph, Aaron Farrar as Prince Henry, Glenn Williams as Falstaff, Paul Soucy as Henry Percy, Greg Alexander as the Earl of Westmoreland, Archbishop of York and Gadshill, David Loftus as the Earl of Northumberland and Sir Richard, Bill Tate as Owen Glendower and Peto, Edgar Reynolds as the Earl of Worcester, Peter Pressman as Edmund Mortimer, Francis and John of Lancaster, Randy Patterson as the Earl of Douglas, Amaya Villazon as Lady Percy, Jane Stebbins as Lady Mortimer, Mindy Logan as Mistress Quickly, and Ben Anderson as Poins and Sir Walter Blunt.
So shaken as we are, so wan with care, find we a time for frighted peace to pant, and breathe short-winded accents of new broils to be commenced in strands afar remote. No more the thirsty entrance of the soil shall daub her lips with her own children's blood. No more shall trenching war channel her fields, nor bruise her flowerets with the armored hoofs of hostile paces. Those opposed eyes, which like the meteors of a troubled heaven, all of one nature, of one substance bred, did lately meet in the intestine shock and furious close of civil butchery, shall now, in mutual well-beseeming ranks, march all one way, and be no more opposed against acquaintance, kindred, and allies. The edge of war, like an ill-sheathed knife, no more shall cut his master. Therefore, friends, as far as to the sepulchre of Christ, whose soldier now, under whose blessed cross we are impressed and engaged to fight, forthwith a power of English shall we levy, whose arms were moulded in their mother's womb, to chase these pagans in those holy fields, o'er whose acres walked those blessed feet which 1400 years ago were nailed for our advantage on the bitter cross. But this our purpose now is 12-month old, and bootless 'tis to tell you we will go. Therefore we meet not now. Then let me hear of you, my gentle cousin Westmoreland, what yesternight our council did decree in forwarding this dear expedience.
My liege, this haste was hot in question, and many limits of the charge set down but yesternight, when all athwart there came a post from Wales, loaden with heavy news, whose worst was that the noble Mortimer, leading the men of Herefordshire to fight against the irregular and wild Glendower, was by the rude hands of that Welshman taken.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?